All right, Shea Cornette, Sage Steele with the breaking news here on SportsCenter from the NBA. This is the statement released by Nets GM Sean Marks about 2 hours ago, and it is big. Steve Nash and I, together with Joe Tsai and Claire Wu Tsai, met with Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman in Los Angeles yesterday. We have agreed to move forward with our basketball partnership. We are focusing on basketball with one collective goal in mind: build a lasting franchise to bring a championship to Brooklyn. So, just like that, Woj, it's over. I mean, if you think back about this summer and how much you've had to keep your phone charged over this, it's incredible when Kevin Durant demands a trade, reiterates it in that meeting with Joe Tsai in London 15 days ago, saying, hey, you can have me or you can have your coach and GM, but not both, made him choose. And now everything's good. They're agreeing to move forward with this partnership. What happened? How'd they get here?
Sage, listen, Kevin Durant has not spoken publicly yet. It's unclear whether he's going to, really articulate how he came to this decision to rescind that trade offer, decide to stay in Brooklyn. But you look at the facts here. Brooklyn was not close to a trade for Kevin Durant. The trade market, I think, for both Kevin Durant and the Nets, I think, was not what they all thought it might be. And Kevin Durant looked not only at the uncertainty of not being able to really control with the trade request where he would go with 4 years left on his deal. Brooklyn could trade him anywhere, but also the team he had coming back in Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving on board, ready to go this season. A rapidly recovering Ben Simmons, who's expected to be ready for the start of the season. And then a healthy Joe Harris. Go down the lineup. This is a very good Nets team. I think ultimately, all of those minds in one room getting together on the fact that Kevin Durant can return, play for these Nets, begin his first year of this 4-year, $198 million deal. And I think ultimately it always gets back to one thing with Kevin Durant. He loves to play basketball. It's typically always his focus, and everything around it he has typically less energy, less time for. But training camp is approaching in September, and I think the idea that Kevin Durant can start camp on a team that has, I think, every opportunity, if healthy, to compete for a championship, I think those are among the factors that led Kevin Durant back to pull back this trade offer, a trade request, just like Kobe Bryant did back in 2007, returned to the Lakers. And if you remember, Bryant won a couple more titles with LA.
Yeah, okay, and that's a great point, because who knows going forward if they can truly put all this behind them. I think the fact that Sean Marks used the word partnership is so interesting, considering 2 weeks ago Kevin Durant didn't want to have anything to do with him or head coach Steve Nash. So in your mind, again, I know you're still learning about this meeting, Woj, but what exactly does partnership mean to you?
Sage, it means he's on the team, and it means they're not in trade talks anymore. And listen, winning can make a lot of this go away. We see it in any number of situations in professional sports. And this is a Nets team, I think, even off the start of the season, with a healthy Ben Simmons, with Kyrie Irving playing now in a contract year. And again, Royce O'Neal coming over from Utah, the additions they made. This is a Nets team. There's no reason they shouldn't be able to get off to a really good start and have a team that all of a sudden now is being talked again among the league's elite. And that can certainly put into the background any phrase and relationships. But this isn't the end of this story. These are always going to be works in progress, ongoing. I think when you have these, you've seen historically, and you've certainly seen this group in Brooklyn, these are not just year-to-year propositions. They are month-to-month propositions, week-to-week.
Yeah.
And again, this is a Brooklyn team that needs to get on the floor together, start winning. And I think a lot of this can fade into the backdrop. If they don't do that, well, you would imagine a lot of this may percolate back up again, Sage.
Absolutely. After that meeting in London when Kevin Durant gave the ultimatum, Joe Tsai said it. He was very clear in his statement saying, I am doing what is in the best interest of the team. And again, right now, it seems like everybody's good, at least for now. Adrian Wojnarowski with the latest. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.